What's up guys, Danny here, and this is a tutorial on how to do 3D motion tracking. So basically you're going to want to take your cinematic and import it into Sony Vegas or After Effects. I prefer Sony Vegas just because I've used Sony Vegas for so much longer and it's a lot faster to render in. Anyway, so we have this cinematic right here, and what was that? I'm really confused. Okay. And anyway, so you're going to take this and render it out, your cinematic. But when you render it out, render it as an image sequence instead of like MP4, MOV, or WMV or anything. Render it as an image sequence and the template as JPEG. And I already did it here, as you can see, so I won't do it again. But it uses a picture for each frame, and so yeah, a picture for each frame. I'm not gonna render it out again because I've already done it. So then you're gonna go into Boujou and import your sequence. So find where you saved your sequence. I just made a folder for it, and use the first picture, the one that ends in 0. You're gonna double click that and frame rate whatever you made it, or 24 is probably fine. But then you're gonna want to click apply, and it'll get you this. So close this, and now you have this cinematic in Boujou. And then what you're gonna want to do to track all the motion tracking features, like where each point moves and everything, you're gonna hit track features, all frames, and start. I've already done that, and you'll get something like this, like just a bunch of red crosshair looking things. So then, like, this looks like a mess and everything, but it's really not. All you have to do is go to camera solve, all frames, and optimize camera path smoothness, and hit start, and you're gonna get this. And let me just delete my scene geometry. And you're gonna get these yellow and blue dots all around. So then you're gonna hit scene geometry to tell it where the x-axis and y-axis, well, like to tell it where the x-axis and z-axis and origin are. So add a coordinate, make this the origin, and choose a point that's about in the center of your floor, because we're gonna put the text like right here, so we're gonna use this floor right here. So choose one that's in the middle of the x-axis kind of floor area, and that's roughly in the center. So we're gonna hit connect to selected, add another coordinate, this time make it the x-axis, and we're gonna take 2 points that are on the x-axis. So along this, like from here to here is like the x-axis, because you can think of this like almost like a square, like from there, there. So the x-axis would be this, would be that, and then you're gonna hit connect to selected. And by the way, to select 2 points, you can't just click and then click. You have to hold Control and hit the other point. Then you connect to selected, and then you're going to add another coordinate. This time it'll be the z-axis, and you're going to take a point that's along the z-axis. So we'll take this point and follow the floorboard to where it comes down, so about right there, because that's like the z-axis is where it follows the floorboard. So then we'll connect to selected, and so we have our x-axis, our origin, and our z-axis. So we're gonna hit update a couple times, and then exit out of that. Export camera. Make sure you scale the scene by 100. If you don't, you're basically effed. So then go to browse, file name, save it as, we'll just say Untitled Project because I already have it saved like that. And then you're going to hit save. Do you want to overwrite it? Yes. Okay. So then go to your files, find Untitled Project, and double click it. Then you're going to get this in Cinema 4D. Oh crap, hold on. Actually, I'm just going to render it with a different name because I'm rendering out a video right now. So, export camera, scale scene by 100, browse, and we'll just name it as Untitled Project 2. And save. Go to here, Untitled Project 2. Okay. And this is still rendering because I have something else rendering, which is a 3D motion tracking thing to show you what it looks like after this tutorial. Or before, or whatever you saw. I don't know. It's rendering out right now. I'll figure it out when I do make this video. So anyway, you're going to get something looking like this. So you're going to make a new material. And this material... Why is it doing that? Oh, there we go. So then double click the material. Texture. Hit those 3 dots. Find the first picture that you've used for the motion tracking, the 0, whatever. The one with all zeros, no ones, no twos, whatever. Double click that, and when it asks to create a copy of the document location, hit no. Then you're going to click this toolbar kind of thing, animation, and calculate. And you're going to get, and what that basically did is it animated it so it's like a video now. So now you're going to make a background, import the material you just made into the background, and as you can see, the material, or the video moves when normally if you did this like with just a picture, it would just stay still. Okay, and so now you're going to want to import your text. We'll just use some Mo text, bring it to about the center, and we'll just name this Inga. Put the depth a little higher. We'll just say 50 so it looks nice. Make the font something else. We'll just use this font just because it's generic. And we'll just use white. Doesn't really matter. And here, hold on. Let me just make this text a little bit better. Let me just make another one. Make the depth like 40. Go to the caps and fill it cap. And make 2 materials. This is just to make it nice in my opinion. By the way, to make a material, you double click in this box. So, okay. And so then make your material 1 any color you want. I'll just make it red. Or actually, I'll make it black. And this color, I'll make it just a blue. And then you're gonna drag each of these to your Motex. Hold on, I think I messed up this material. Nope, it just is being dumb right now. Okay. And you're gonna get this, but the black isn't showing. So you're gonna, since you set the depth down by 10, you're gonna move it back 5. So 325 or 323 is at 318. And then you'll get this, which it looks nice. So then, so it looks nice as it is because it moves around like with the thing. Sorry, it's like being really laggy right now. Because I'm rendering this thing in Cinema 4D. This is going to take forever. It's only on the 40th frame and it has 593. Okay. And then, so you're going to import a light. Make this light about where the sun is. So I'll just make it like about roughly right there or so. And then you're going to make a floor. Oh, where's floor? And drag the material that you used on the background to the floor. Right click on the floor, go to Cinema 4D tags, compositing, and then this will come up and hit compositing background. Then on your material up here, projection, click frontal. And that'll make it so you have a floor in here. But you want there to be a like a shadow cast by the text, so it looks realistic and everything, like the text is actually in there. So go to your light, and on the shadow tab, hit shadow maps soft, and you'll get a shadow like that, but that's a really heavy shadow, and you don't want that. So move the density down to about like 60 or something. See how that looks? Maybe move the light a little bit so it looks better. And then you've got this shadow kind of traced. And then what you're going to do is, so you can see the front color of the text also, just make another light, make it like just somewhere around here so you can see it. See how that looks. And it looks really nice. And you can still see the shadow in the front of the text. And that's motion tracked all the way across. And so that's basically how you do it. And if you need help on render settings or anything like that, just watch my other video going over Sony Vegas render settings, After Effects render settings, and Cinema 4D render settings. Thank you, and please like and favorite the video, because recently I've applied for a YouTube partnership and I got denied because of my viewer audience. So if you guys can help me grow and help me get a YouTube partnership, I will love you forever. Thank you for watching this, and I will see you later. I'm going to keep it on right here.